first of all, what does it feel like to be in the middle of this product, because it has become a product, the whole Robertson family and the Duck Dynasty entity. What's that like to be in the middle of something, knowing how many millions and millions of people respect, admire, and love you guys? That's got to be at times overwhelming.
Yeah, it is. It's turned into a whirlwind. And, I think by saying that prayer at the end of our episode, we basically drew an imaginary line there from our perspective.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of people that thought, man, this is great. There's finally a show that we can watch throughout all our generations represented in our family.
Right.
You don't have to worry about what's going to come out. But then you have those who say, wait a minute, these people are actually praying to God on TV. Something must be done. And somewhere we got caught in the middle of that. And so, you have this whirlwind, I think, that's going on. And from our perspective, we're just trying to do as much good as possible in all of our own lives and on our tours and all these types of things, and helping kids. So that's the main thing. I think kids need something that's a positive influence in their life.
Well, and to hear Lance tell me his daughter, and Lance, how old is your daughter now? To hear a 12-year-old girl hear ZZ Top's music and say that's the Duck Dynasty theme, you just know that a whole bunch of young people are plugged into your message and hearing about on the show faith and family and what really matters in life. And they're not.
Yeah,
they're not
I think so. What we've noticed, there's a lot of kids who go through, tough things, and they're in hospitals, and our show comes on, and it's a great distraction for them. It kind of gives them a reason to smile. I had a kid yesterday in line. He was in a wheelchair. And he come up there, had the biggest smile on his face, and he wrote me a letter. And he had 24 surgeries. He was only 8 years old. And he said, what gets me through that hospital is, watching y'all's show.
Wow. Of
course, we just stopped everything. Here we are in a bookstore in the middle of a mall, and there was 1,000 people in there. And, we had a prayer with the family and with this boy, his name was Matthew, and he was just incredible. Mm-hmm. And when I stood up, I looked around, and I'm telling you, it looked like the whole place, had tears in their eyes. And sure. I thought, well, this is what this is all about.